sometimes. Wow, I was live. I had a few people watching, and now I don't know if they're gonna come back on, because YouTube decided to hand me a reminder that maybe I should take a break. I don't know why it wanted to say that. I don't know who YouTube thinks they are telling me I should take a break, but it ended my entire stream right there. So I'm very sorry to everyone. That was not my fault. YouTube kicked me out of my own stream, and now I really hope people can get back on. That was so random. Why, YouTube? That stinks. Well, I hope people can get back on. Yep. I'm Nosefuzz Inc. and head of Best Bureau in Nosefuzz Inc. So, yes. Here's Tearfuzz. No, Earfuzz. He's still in a T-pose on this card, but... Yep. Anybody wondering what happened, if anyone's joined yet? What happened was YouTube kicked me out of my own stream. Super annoying, but it happened. I don't know why. It was just like, you want to take a break and then kick me out. So sorry about that. But we're back. And still making Ufuzz. So he's got these ears, and then the mustache goes all the way. He really has a stash from ear to ear. Sorry, I had to help someone. But I'm back. Someone is watching. And there we go. Earfuzz. I wonder if it's Earfuzz who's actually watching right now. That would be funny. And so yeah. Sorry about that, everybody who's watching before. YouTube kicked me out. I know I keep saying this, but I don't want anybody to be super confused. So that's what happened to the last stream. So that's Earfuzz, this guy. Made sure he wasn't in the T-pose from before. Nice drawing. Thanks. I think I've actually improved. Because over the past bit, I've been drawing a few different characters. This guy, Tearfuzz. Thank you, Ocean Geo, for subscribing to Nosefuzz Inc. This is Nosefuzz, and that's me, Danfuzz. So, as you can see, these first ones aren't really good. I think Nosefuzz I did exceptionally well. Tearfuzz was alright. Him was fine. Primfuzz. And then... this was Earfuzz. So, yeah. I think I have actually done pretty good. And now, I don't know who to draw next. But... Nosefuzz Inc. It's free for anybody to join Nosefuzz Inc. And we start making stories about y'all. We give y'all a character who has a name, something fuzz, T, and then an adjective. For instance, I'm Danfuzz T. Expoversial. The leader, of course, is Nosefuzz T. Best. This is our symbol. And as I said, you can join at any time. We give y'all a character, give y'all a model in Blender, and we can just start making animations, lore, and eventually even books that we can make about y'all. Hello, Nelly, Cuba, Alka. So yeah, Nosefuzz Inc. is an awesome opportunity. I am the co-founder. along with Nosefuzz. And then, as I said, Nosefuzz is the founder. And you can join and just become a part of such an interactive story. So the next person we're going to draw, Batfuzz. Batfuzz is awesome because we cannot use him for any of our merchandise that we're, I don't think, at least. So I'm going to have to, so yeah, but he is really cool. Batfuzz was based on just a random person we met. Probably won't meet him ever again. Hello, Chad. But he joined Nosefuzz Inc. He said he wanted to, and so we made a character. Love my drawing? Thanks. He's Earfuzz, this guy. He's in a T-pose in this picture, but yeah. I have a few others that I drew. That's Tearfuzz, Wolffuzz, Primfuzz. I am Danfuzz TX Reversal, co-founder of Nosefuzz Incorporated, which, thank you, which makes an interactive story. On this channel, we make videos all about like people who join, and it's completely free. You just say you want to join, and we create a character. You can come up with your own name, or we could come up with a name for you. Then we make a Blender model of you, like of your character, more specifically. For instance, Batfuzz, we gave him the name Batfuzz T Original. Made a Blender model where he's gray and brown. And then he became one of our most popular characters on the channel, even though the actual person who joined, we hardly know him. So yeah, Batfuzz, what separates him from Batman, even though I still am cautious to use him for things, is he has a symbol, which is a bat with his logo B-O-T, Batfuzz T Original. Hello, the main M. So yeah, Batfuzz is really cool. He has a whole series on this channel. And y'all could too if y'all want to join. We have an idea for a person. If any of y'all are interested, we have the name Redundant Fuzz T Redundant. That was one idea we have. We could always use a someone who would be good at codes, who would be named Nosefuzz, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. And yeah, we could just make stories about y'all. Eventually, we'll actually start writing books. Am I doodling? Yeah, one could say that. Funny you should say that. I forgot we actually have a Doodlefuzz T Crispy. He's head of Crispy Creativity. So yeah, we have over 70 members in Nosefuzz Inc. and anyone can join. This is Batfuzz that I'm drawing right now. He's actually not this he doesn't have this much of a black suit in the real thing. If you'll watch our videos, you'd see it's more of a gray suit and brown instead of black. But I have very limited choices here. So yeah, Batfuzz and Tearfuzz right here. Since you mentioned doodling, I'll draw Doodlefuzz. He's a pretty simple character. In fact, he has a white face from what I know. I think he's gonna get a redesign soon, but as for right now, he, standard character, top hat, but no monocle like, Professor Best has. He's the Professor Best is the founder, this guy. I'm Danfuzz TX Reversal, his I'm the co-founder of Nosefuzz Inc. An amazing company built around giving an interactive story that you can be a part of. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Doodlefuzz. Made him a bit wide again. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like every other time. I accidentally make him a bit too wide, but that's fine. I'm improving my drawing skills. In fact, I'm gonna give Doodlefuzz a pencil. He could probably draw a lot better than I could. And in his other hand, I'll give him a piece of paper. Because that's what that is. It's not a very bad cuboid or square, trapezoid. And wow, his right shoulder. He might need to see Primfuzz. That looks like inflammation. I am not that good of an artist. Wow. Then he's got. So yeah, as I said on the last stream where I was doing this, if you ever feel discouraged, feel like you aren't a good artist, just watch these streams and you'll figure out, wow, there's somebody who can draw a lot worse than me. So yeah. Doodlefuzz. I don't remember him offhand because I don't have a picture of him. But I remember he has a pretty pale white face. Like an empty canvas, I guess. And a top hat. So yeah, anyone watching want to join Nosefuzz Inc? Y'all could come up with y'all's own name, and we could build a whole story about y'all. Make a long-form video or a short featuring you. Maybe multiple if you become a recurring character. Quite the opportunity. What isn't an opportunity is getting me to draw you. Or at least it is. It's just a very bad opportunity. I'm gonna finish this off with one last fuzz. Who should it be, though? I think I'm going to do... Nosefuzz, an amazing character from Nosefuzz Inc. Nosefuzz. Okay. So, Nosefuzz, as I said, everyone's based on a real character, like a real person in real life. So Nosefuzz is actually based on someone. However, I do the voice acting for him in the videos, and this is what he sounds like. He has extreme OCD and wants to have everything particular, and yeah, it's just really fun. So I think I'm gonna keep talking like this until my voice goes sore. This is actually probably a bad idea. But yeah, he's probably my favorite voice when I voice act these things. For Nosefuzz Inc. But yeah, we have many characters. 70 people decided they wanted to join Nosefuzz Inc. Because, I mean, it's free. And just signed up and we made them characters. Not all 70 have Blender models yet, but, you know, it's getting there. We're gonna add some fire around Doodlefuzz, because he's very recognized with fire. And, that's good. He has a suit. Doodlefuzz would get mad at how bad I'm drawing him. He would point out every single flaw. Then I'd ask him to draw it better, and he'd be like, no, I couldn't draw it any better than you. Do I look like an artist? But I can still see your flaws, enough to where I wouldn't even try. At least that's what I think he'd say. Maybe he is a good artist. I don't actually write the characters usually. That's more of Nosefuzz or Nosefuz's jobs. They usually write the characters. His big defining characteristic though, these really big glasses. Look, I have a picture of Nosefuzz. Yeah, right here. This is Nosefuzz. He's got long mustache and long glasses. Not just long, but big. So I gotta. Oh man, and really long eyebrows. Wow. So yeah, I think that looks good, and I think I'm gonna go off for today. So thank y'all for everyone who's interested in Nosefuzz Inc. Thank y'all for everyone who subscribed. Thank you so much, all of y'all, and have a wonderful day.